Hi everyone. Today we have Kerry Romano Zal from United States of America. She is one of the top leader from Frequency. Welcome to the podcast, Kerry.
Thank you. I would say I'm one of them. There's many top leaders here at Frequence, but thank you for the compliment.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, how is your day going on, Kerry? It's good.
It's wonderful. I really think that there are two types of days. There's good days and there's great days, and today's a great day.
Yeah, mine also. I'm having a great day also.
Well, thank you. I feel honored to be here.
Same here. So, Kerry, what inspired you to align with Frequency and what makes it stand out in the wellness space?
Well, that's a really good question.
Mhm.
Um, Frequence, what stands out is they're a standalone. There's no other company out there like them.
Mhm.
So because I've taken other companies from concept to total turnkey, when this was first brought to me, it was brought to me as frequency charge nutrition, which I have never heard of before.
Okay.
And I have seen lots of, nootropic companies. I've seen lots of superfood companies, but never a company that is taking nutrition and charging it. So they're really a standalone and it's never been done before.
Fantastic answer. Yeah, I love it. So, can you explain how frequency charged product work and what makes them different from anything else on the market?
Okay, that's really good. Okay, so what they've done is they've taken the nootropics, they've taken all of their products,
Mm-hmm.
and they're charging these medallions for over 2 days in these $800,000 machines.
Okay.
And they're tuning them with 11 harmonic frequencies at 432 megahertz. And what does that do? Well, that goes in your body and literally recalibrates every single organ in your body. And that is why people feel so good. The standalone is the story behind Frequence. The founders of this company came at it with more of a mental health approach because of their own experiences. And I love that. I love that it's just not another direct sales company coming out with a product or really going into a factory and just picking a product and slapping their name on it and starting a direct sales company. There's a real passion and a real big, huge why behind how Frequence got started. And to take it one step further and, because of their own experiences with Frequence,
Mm-hmm.
adding the frequency onto the nutrition is just a standalone and nobody can ever duplicate it. That's probably why we're the fastest growing company in this space as a new company. I mean, we just launched in February of 2025.
Yeah, totally unique company, unique concept. Yeah, I agree. So, what kind of results, both in health and income, have you seen since joining Frequency?
Okay, so let me talk about me because, of course, in this space, we're not allowed to make health claims, although I have seen this change people's lives. I mean, this is a real change maker, company and products. For me, as a spiritual entrepreneur and a conscious living, positive empowerment life coach,
Mhm.
I started my company, which is a media company, Corporate Hippie Connection,
Mhm.
and that was during the pandemic. And I was diagnosed with a thyroid disease, and I got menopause. I had a death in the family, and it really paralyzed me. I was at a paralyzed state, felt very stuck. I wasn't able to get my projects pushed out in time.
Mhm.
I felt like I was walking around like a zombie, like life was just passing me by.
Mhm.
I felt like I was walking into rooms and I didn't know why it was in there. I was misplacing things. I was missing timelines. And so, when this was first introduced to me, of course, because of my background in the superfood industry, I thought to myself, oh, another nootropics.
Yeah.
But this was different because these mushrooms that they're using are pharmaceutical grade.
Mm.
And then when you add the frequency on top of it, it just literally lights you up.
Wow.
And so I notice a difference within a nanosecond because I'm so in tuned with ingredients. I'm very in tuned with energy, how products are sourced,
Mhm.
if it's fair trade or not, non-GMO, organic, all of it, you name it. That's my whole background. So I dove really deep on this because I couldn't figure out how within 15 minutes my brain was just lit. And it wasn't like a caffeine high where you take that dive. I literally was just lit, and I'm looking around and just seeing how the colors were more vibrant.
Yeah, yeah.
And it lasted all day. And I just thought to myself, I don't ever want to run out of this stuff. And so as soon I was on a business trip,
Okay.
and as soon as I got back, then I flew out to Texas to go tour the facility and the manufacturing plant
Mm-hmm.
and learned more and met with the owners and met with the with Liqueur Logistics,
Mm-hmm.
and really was able to dive deeper and get more of the concept and get to know the owners of the company, because that's important to me.
Yeah, yeah.
It's important that if I'm going to put my name on something, that I truly full 110% believe in it, because I'm going to scream this out to everybody, because if it made that much of an impact in my life,
Mm-hmm.
where now I'm shooting my shows and I am making deadlines and I'm wanting to be seen where before I didn't want to be seen, I want to make sure that this is in complete alignment with who I be.
Correct. I agree with you. So Frequence is growing very fast. It's the new company, but it is growing very, very fast. So what kind of support available for someone who is just getting started with Frequence?
That's a really good question. And that's probably why we're getting a lot of attention and a lot of leaders coming this way, is because we are a complete turnkey company. We're doing something that the other companies haven't quite figured it out, or they're starting to figure it out, where we have complete turnkey process. You sign up as an affiliate, you get your website. Of course, you get a website when in any MLM that you join. But what's different here is that this is a hybrid direct sales company. You get funnels already built for you. And what's great about that is that once you put your lead into these funnels, it's like having a free secretary, and emails are going out instantly and going into people's inboxes and educating people on these products, while you're able to coach your team, while you are sharing the product. Because here we don't sell, we share. We don't chase, we attract. And I think having that concept is really attractive to the person that really wants to do this business. But most of the people that are joining are either companies that have gone out of business. They're hearing about Frequency. They're hearing about this frequency charged nutrition. They're hearing that you get automatic funnels that are already set up for you, where you can create your content all in one place, where you have built-in AI, where you have built-in SMSs, built in everything that you can possibly think of that you're already paying for. You're already paying for Canva and all these different apps. This is all in one place, that you're able to do this. And um, another thing that makes people so successful, and I think this is really of paramount importance to express, is that here at Frequence, there is a incredible culture here where everybody is helping everybody. It's not the people, the diamonds in the company are just working their team. I'm a leader to everybody in this company. So when I'm doing coaching calls or power hours, which I call mine happy hour,
Okay.
we all show up with mocktails. I am sharing out my skill sets
Mm-hmm.
just like all the other leaders out there to anybody that's in their sidelines.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I consider my sidelines my cousins.
Okay.
So we're all family here and we're all supporting each other, sharing out our skill sets because after all, in return, we're all sharing
Yeah.
in the income because when you hit platinum here, you get profit share.
Okay. I got that. So, what are your financial goals of 2025 with Frequency?
Diamond for
Diamond.
sure. Diamond for sure. I'm going to hit diamond. That's already given. Um,
So, diamond is the
so
top level.
well, there's all different color diamonds.
Okay.
And once you get to diamond, now you're at 4 shares. When you hit platinum in the company, you're at 1 share. When you hit to diamond, I mean, that's like a mortgage,
Oh,
a California house mortgage, I
oh,
should say. So that's just one part of how you can make money here. There's, new orders pool. There's, of course, what you're making off of your team, but we believe to go wide here.
okay.
And the concept is working. And people are buying second pieces of property just so they don't have to pay that much in taxes. I mean, people are making some very good, lucrative incomes here. And I believe it's because people are catching on. 10 years ago, you would talk about frequency and people would think that you were, a
You
hippie.
from some other.
Now, this corporate hippie is now everybody is paying attention because this is what it is. I mean, we are frequency.
Yeah.
Everything around us is frequency.
Frequency.
The
Yep.
food we're intaking is frequency. So could you imagine the normal person that's not getting the proper minerals in their system or eating properly and they take these products? It's like, you know, their mind is blown because of how they feel. I mean, once you get on these products, you never want to get off.
I'm sold out. After this podcast, I'm gonna join you and try all the products.
I mean, I think it's the excitement that you're feeling. I think it's energy. I think that, you really feel when people are authentic, you
Yeah.
feel it. And when people are unapologetically themselves, I mean, that's the highest frequency, right? And so that's what we're attracting. We're attracting people that are manifesting this into their existence.
I,
And the people that are coming here are all walks of life, but we all recognize each other.
I totally agree with you. So I think the people who will watch this podcast will be able to connect with your frequency and they are gonna definitely join you for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. That's it from my side. If you want
Okay,
to
well,
say
thank
some,
you so much. Have
yeah,
a beautiful day.
you too. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.